Yo, just having a bit of a chilly out in the old bed. So, yeah, tried starting up the stream like crazy, but for some reason it's not really working. Don't know why, so if it does go off again, I'm sorry in advance. But for some reason it was working and it wasn't working and it was working, so I don't know. Anyway, how do? Hopefully, let's go out and make some money. I'm gonna try and stay in the auto shop as best as possible, you know, because you know, that's quite good way of doing things. Like I mean I can go out of the auto shop, but I can, but I'm mainly gonna be, you know, staying around this area, so I can do all these jobs, you know, or try and do them all. I don't know how I was gonna go. Or I can, if all goes well, I can be doing some maintenance and whatnot, you know. And to tell you the story, right, I don't know if you know how to do these auto shop things. I thought they bring in a car, we just pimp it out like crazy, and they're happy about it. Turns out, not that dude, Seneta, Sesanta. Anyway, this chick up here, if she's still up here, yeah, that chick, right?
You good?
We're good, actually. Yeah, good, thank you very much. But yeah, turns out she keeps on phoning me back saying that people don't like certain things what we were doing. So for instance, when we wait, what? Where's my car? Is that my car? That's not my car, that's her car. How come she gets a nice spot even though it's not her, you know, garage and whatever, but I don't? Where is my car? Strange. Did it tell me in my car? And yeah, there he is. Move. Huh. Okay, so still tells him where my car is, but yeah, this is all my place. But yeah, for some reason they can do their thing, which is crazy. And even I got the car back for him, even though they're going, well, you know, jackasses. Anyway, yeah, what I was trying to get at before I got rudely interrupted by being dumb and whatever. Yeah, when the cars come in, right, don't just pimp it out like you would love to pimp out a car. So say for instance, a car came in right now, and next thing you know, you put off-roading tires on. No, don't. Well, you can do it, because if you're lucky, supposedly there was a chance the other day when I did it, and for some reason they said they loved it and they give us a bonus. So, you know, you gotta go for the people, you know, whatever they say. So yeah, so if you know the people, like say for instance, if you know Trevor, woo, Big Trevor, woo, you know, the crazy motherfucker who lives in the desert and wherever, you know, yeah. Well, I haven't yet, but that guy, one day though. But yeah, if he asks for like bulletproof tires on his car, and that's all you would do is click on the bulletproof tires, and that's it. You know, for some reason, right, I was kind of wondering why it had like a you know, a load of things at the front where it said respray done, you know, service done, you know, all that sort of stuff. I was kind of wondering, and because I wasn't really reading the screen, you know, so say for instance, if you haven't got subtitles on and all that crap, you might not be able to see it anyway. So then you have to actually guess what the people want. Which, lucky for you, or for us, depending on, you know, who it is, these cars, when we're doing it, they have a freebie, so it's kind of nice. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go and get my car. As I say, I'm allowed at the auto shop, but I don't want to do anything else other than the auto shop stuff. You know, let's give it some love tonight to see what happens. You know, hopefully it'll be fun, but hey, who knows? Anyway, why is my car like that, and why is it turned on an angle? See, there you go. Look, another customer. Seriously? Seriously, I just left the auto shop, and now there's a car in here. Well, anyway, we can tell you what's going on. It's kind of weird though how it works, because there is a thing. Sorry, I might have to do this. Sorry about that. Anyway, but yeah, yeah. So here's my car. Good times. It's finally back in the store. Good times. So yeah, we've got another car now by the looks of it, so we can actually tell you what's going on. So in this case, we press our accept button, and if you look at the bottom right, it says checklist, service, respray, performance, bodywork, wheels. Now each one of those has a certain thing. So like service, done. Easy as. Respray, it wants wood beach brown, so then we have to go all the way through, but lucky enough, as you can see, it's free, so it's not that bad. Whether or not when you actually you know, get through onto the game and then someone blows you up, that's another story. It says wood beach, but that says beach wood. So is that one? Nope. See, you have to actually go for wherever it says. So now we've got 2 ticks. So now we have to go to performance. So it wants turbo tuning. So we'll do that, and then that's gone. And then it wants engine tunes, which is EMS level 2. So that's that one. And then it wants a transmission, sports, and look, see, that one's give us a tick, but yet we're still missing the suspension, the brakes. You know, we can put it all on for free and whatever, but some people don't like it. And then we do the bodywork, which then it says sun strips, so we go to that one. No, not that one, we go sun strips, and then we go chapala, which is that one. And then we go to hood, and then so basically it's actually proper, like a proper order. So someone wants all this. So classic carbon hood, yeah. And then we want skirts, woohoo, get you. And then we want primary paint race, so that one. And then once all the words have disappeared, then realistically that's when you do it. And they say you want muscle type, so that one. And they say they want revolver, so that's that one. And then look, that is the full car done. Just confirm. Now this is the part where it's kind of fun in a way, you know, where we can deliver it with us, you know, given the fact that, you know, people might try and destroy us, or we can give it to the staff member and they can deliver it, and then Centena will give us a shout and say, look, you've just been paid. Whoa. But I'm not too sure if she pays us straight away or she pays us in the bank. Anyway, let's go for this one first, because, you know, we need to get our legs fresh, or our wheels fresh, depending on how you're looking. And it's also a good way of driving the cars. The only downside is, you know, if Which, by the looks of it, when I've been doing these missions, I've had no trouble whatsoever. So I don't know if that's a thing, or it's, you know, just me. Either way, they don't seem to be far as well, so that is quite nice. And then yeah, so yeah, it's another way. I think before GTA 6 comes out, I'm trying to find ways of making more money. If, for instance, you were one of these people that they call out, that you call a noob or a newbie, you know, one of those. Now, the good thing is about this fat money, they pay 25,000 for the delivery charge, yeah. But not only that, they pay for all the costs and stuff. So sometimes it actually gets more, which is nice. Like, say, most I've got so far is like 60,000. So, you know, eh. But who knows? I might get more. By the sounds of it, I'm guaranteed to 25,000. So, you know. See, look, there you go, 60,000. So look, payment for delivery 25,000. Service costs 35,000. Damages 0. So, you know, it's good. But no one seems to know. So it's crazy. Right, I'm just gonna put this in, and by the sounds of it, people are calling us, so, which is really, really stupid, because they were like doing things like themselves, and then next thing you know, they're gonna go like, Urgh. So it looks like this one's gonna be a short stream, so Urgh. So let's you know, well, there's a blue thing over there. Let's go and see what that is.
My friend.
And we're all gonna die before we're 30. Dude, let's talk more later. I gotta run.
Hey, it's Paige Harris.
Right, let's go and do this, and then we gotta go and, you know, do our thing. But either way, yeah, so what's this thing all about? Let's see, I don't know where it is. Is it this? Morning. Oh crap. Okay. Okay, okay, good times. I think we can get in this. Okay, lose the cups. Okay, we'll do. Okay, so once we've done this, which is I didn't plan for, and look at that, we were next to a stash house as well. So that's kind of cool, I suppose. But yeah. So we'll lose the cups. We'll figure out where this is going, and then we'll go and take it to wherever it is, and then we'll go and, you know, go and do whatever it is. Come on, disappear. I could just call Lester and then go crazy, but there we go. Right, cool. Okay, so we have to go somewhere. So in this one we have to actually keep. So let's see what happens. Whether or not we can get it there, that's another story. So this stream, ladies and gentlemen, and friends of the world, and that big Jerupo person, it seems like this stream, which is meant to be big, is going to be short. So yeah, and I've got to try and do it as quick as possible, because by the sounds of it, people are calling me because they want to have food at the same time as us. But yet the funny thing is, listen to this, right? You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this, right? People don't want to do stuff with us at the same time, right? Yeah. because they want to do stuff, and then all of a sudden when I'm about to do stuff, guess what? They all of a sudden want to do stuff. Mental. But I'm happy, you're happy, everybody's happy. So yeah, so I don't know what that was, but it looks like we got 10,000. So let's go and put that in the bank if it hasn't already gone into the bank, and then we'll call it there, and then we'll yeah. So sorry about that, guys. I'll see you all later. Keep on grooving, and I'll see you soon. Bye.